Hello everyone, my name is Ord and welcome back to the Ord Narrations channel. Feelings are tricky. It's very easy sometimes to accidentally catch feelings, whether or not you're consciously having, say, an emotional affair, or just things have died out in the relationship. It's a very fine line to tread. But someone writes, I'm afraid I have feelings for someone else. What should I do? Their post reads, I'm afraid I have feelings for someone else. Me, 21M, and my girlfriend, I'm going to call her Mia, 20 female, have been in a relationship for almost 3 years now, and I'm afraid I might like someone else. Ooh, off to a good start. Our relationship started in high school. I had another girlfriend by the time. We lasted around 2 years, and things were just not going right. And I met my actual girlfriend. I dumped my ex after explaining things to her that I liked someone else. So he's done this before. We've been together since that. We've been through a lot during this almost 3 years. We've done so many things together. It's been a year since we left our parents' houses and are living together in our own house. We've been traveling a lot, and I have met all her family, and they love me. We've been through a lot of problems also. We've fought a lot, and she's had a lot of problems with my family. We have insecurity problems, and I understand that regarding the way our relationship started, specifically about a girl I met a few years ago, I'm going to name her Jane. OP, given the way you started, it sounds like you need to be extra careful with this stuff, but it sounds like you're wanting to monkey branch again. Jane and I, when we were close, were good friends. Pretty good friends. I always thought she was cute, but we never flirted or anything. I was also scared of asking her out because I thought she was out of my league. Why are you thinking about that if you're in a relationship? We were just friends. When I dumped my first girlfriend and told Jane that I broke up with my ex, she seemed happy about it, but her face changed when I told her it was for someone else, Mia. I think she got mad and she told me, why won't you stay alone for just a little bit? Really good advice. Rebounds often do exactly what's happening here, which is that you jump straight headfirst into another relationship, and it isn't quite right because you haven't actually had time to find out who you are and what the fuck do you want. So, I'll continue. She told me, why won't you stay alone for just a little? In an angry tone. I didn't know what to tell her, and I kept talking to our friends in common about Mia. I was just stunned by her. Mia and I started dating. Everything was going fine during the early months, except that I was still talking to Jane. I repeat, as friends. Already that's a red flag, OP. And I didn't know that Mia and Jane knew each other, and that they had some issues. They studied 1 year in the same school, and Jane, amongst other girls, made Mia's life quite difficult when they studied together. So one day, hanging out with Mia, and a message from Jane popped onto my phone. She gave me the side-eye sight and just said nothing. After a couple of weeks, she saw I was still talking to my friend, and so she gave me the ultimatum to block her or just break up. Yeah, frankly, that's the correct response, in my opinion. Mia then explained to me their history, and I agreed to just block her, because Mia told me Jane was trying to flirt with me, even though I never thought or felt those were her intentions. I lost contact with Jane for almost the 3 years of our relationship. Mia and I have done a lot during this time. We went to live in our own house, and have been living there for 1 year. We've been through a lot of fights, most of them about Jane again, even though I blocked her when she told me to, and have had zero contact. We were so close to breaking up a lot of times. Now I have a pretty solid relationship with Mia. I've made very good friends with her family and siblings, and all her family think we're getting married someday. Most people see us as soulmates, and a lot of the people who say to me they would like to have someone that complements them just as much as Mia and I do. But we have also neglected a lot. We neglected our friends and everything else for us, and that does not feel good. But I'm starting to have some second thoughts. I do love Mia, but I don't feel the same way about this. I don't think of her when I'm at work or far from her. When I'm with her, I just feel empty, and like this is going just because of the habit and routine. Every time I'm alone, I think about Jane. I don't know why. I stopped using social media because I see Jane in friends' photos, and I feel like I'm freaking out. This is the problem with rebounds, OP. You're chasing that honeymoon phase high the entire time, and the second it starts to go away, because in real relationships it does, that golden period does settle down, you're like, I want to dip. And you want to chase that high with someone else because you've had this kindling feeling with them. I understand it. I get it. It's a tricky situation. So, they continue. I don't know if I should tell Mia about this, but I'm not sure what I'm even going to tell her. I have some regrets of how things went down. I wanted to go to college 2 years ago, but ended up not going because I prioritized my relationship with Mia and leaving my parents' house. You can see I haven't been single for a long time now. Hehe. I'm pretty sure I'm going to therapy to talk to some professional about this, but I need your opinion, please. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to stay with Mia feeling empty or in the loop. I don't know if I want to go to college. I don't know if I want to be single. I don't know if I want to try something with Jane and start talking to her again, even though I know chances are low because of the time that has passed since I blocked her without any explanation. Jane will know exactly what's happened. Get over yourself. I don't even know what I feel is legit or if I just need time alone to think about what I should do. TLDR, I'm in a solid relationship of almost 3 years, and a friend from my past, who my girlfriend prohibited me from talking to, is making me have some second thoughts about her. I don't know if I want to be with my girlfriend, feeling in an eternal loop, or try to be by myself after almost 6 years of not being single. What should I do? OP, it sounds like you already know the answer. The fact that you're weighing up a relationship of like 3 years against someone who you barely know says everything. You need to be single, my friend. You need to be single for at least like 6 months. Give it some time, get past that loneliness phase and then see where you can go from there. That would be probably my advice. Do lots of sport. There's a couple of comments on this post, so I'll just read them out now. Someone's made a post saying, dude, you need to have an honest conversation with Mia. It's not fair to either of you to keep this to yourself, and definitely go to therapy to sort you through your feelings. Good luck. Completely agree. Completely agree. The conversation with Mia is the priority here. Like in previous videos, you've made a commitment for the relationship with Mia. You're currently behaving and acting and kind of planning and plotting against that relationship, which is frankly just bad behavior. Someone else left a comment saying, I agree with Jane. You should probably try being alone for a while, not just relationship hop. I don't think deciding what to do with your life or going to college should be mutually exclusive with having or prioritizing a relationship. If you both relationship hop and make relationships your whole identity, even when you aren't really sure about them, I think you can end up regretting it later on. You're still very young. You should use this time for self-discovery and figuring out what you want to do with your life, work, lifestyle, etc. OP replied, I forgot to mention, hee. The hee-hees are annoying me. Mia tells me if I want to enter college, we'll most likely break up every time I mention it. Thank you very much for your advice. Maybe that's the course I'll take. It's a tricky one. Tricky one. Mia's actually, by saying you'll probably break up if you go to college, she's actually giving you an ultimatum there, which is a little bit dodgy. But it sounds like you need to be single, my friend. If the spark's genuinely gone, and it's not just you've lost the honeymoon phase, that tells you everything. If it's the fact that Mia was a rebound, which is what it sort of sounds like if you've left the girl to go with Mia, like, college probably is a really good shout after you become single, or before. See how it goes, I guess. Because it'll help you rediscover like what it is you are, what you're passionate about. But yeah, what do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, that should do for today. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.